Yo.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Elevation
Yo.
Conversation. I'm your host, Marcelo Seabrook.
I'm Frankie the G.
And this is episode 23. You
23.
forgot what episode was.
No, I knew the episode.
He was
I
like,
just
episode.
Yeah, no, I was testing you, bro.
Nah, sure you were.
No, I was
no, it's
testing
hard
you,
to keep
bro.
up with these, man. Like I said, we're dropping these every week. So
Yeah.
at this point, it just feels like we're just doing it, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like, I'm not like, I have to remember the numbers, but I'm not like, all right, what number are we at? You know, I'm just like enjoying the time and just, it feels like a journal.
Yeah, it's like a time capsule.
Yeah,
like you know, there was time capsules you can dig it into the ground. No, it's up on the cloud.
Right.
It's there forever.
Yeah. No, literally.
You know what I mean?
And I'm cool with that though. I'm excited to in 5 years be like, okay, bet. You know what I mean? This is what like our mindset and everything that we've been going through. You know, because nobody's perfect and people are gonna make mistakes and you know what I mean. But you still have to like bounce back from what you do, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Like instead of like allowing yourself to keep going through the same cycle of like messing up and doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, you just have to change and
just gotta get
avoid.
out the genjutsu. You gotta get out that genjutsu.
But you learn from it, you know. Eventually, it's up to you to learn from it and kind of like teach other people. Yeah, you know, and
it's like being in the sunlight.
Yeah, literally.
Beaming. This sun is.
It's cooking.
Fuming.
I haven't even looked at the camera once because I'm just like. But we're gonna bring it back inside. I just wanted to enjoy this April as much as possible. It's the birthday month, you know. Birthdays on Friday. I turn up on my birthdays, man. I don't take it lightly because I shouldn't even. I say this all the time, and people that know me hear me say it all the time. But I don't feel like I should be dead. Like I don't think I should be alive. It sounds deep, but it's like, you know, I've been through so much, and just the fact that I'm able to even feel the sun beam on me right now, like. You know, I never talked about it with people, but, like, I went to jail one time, and, like, I was in there for, like, 2 months almost.
Yeah.
And, like, bro, when you can't take your freedom for granted. You know, luckily, that was when I was 16, 17. So it wasn't jail, but it was basically like a juvenile for kids, you know. And I was going through it. Yeah. I was just going through it, doing bad stuff and, like, hanging out with the wrong people. And
I mean, you're here now.
I'm here now, and like, you know, like I tell everybody, I'm not perfect, but I strive to be better than I was yesterday every single day. And like, you know, I don't know, that's something I've been learning. Because I don't want people doing all what we've been doing and people think that we're like perfect, you know?
No, I'm not perfect.
Like we all do like make mistakes, and you know,
I'm a gaming addict.
Yeah, you are?
I'm a gaming addict.
The first step to recovery is admitting it.
Yes.
You're one step closer, brother.
Yeah, I am, brother.
You're okay.
I'm okay.
You're okay.
I admit mistakes. You know?
But yeah, nothing really's been going on. Just a lot of editing and filming and
just way too much editing. Editing, you know.
Yeah, editing has been crazy.
Smediting, meddling, Lakers in 5.
Yeah, hopefully they win.
You know, hopefully they win. Somebody was a Lakers fan.
The Warriors won. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was crazy because I went to bed. I think I went to bed early, and I woke up at like 11 o'clock, and it was second quarter, and they were down. So they must have went crazy.
Oh, they had to.
No, I saw that.
No, literally, like, it was a Draymond conference, and Steph was like, now's not the time to shoot.
Oh, no.
Like, for real, like, he said respectfully, just hand him the ball.
Yeah.
And guess what happened?
Right.
You hand Steph the ball, what's going to happen?
He's going to cook.
He's going to cook.
Low-key, high-key, the best three-point shooter of all time.
Yeah, he is.
As much as people don't want to admit it, they're definitely, like, he's definitely suppressed or you know what I mean?
He's surpassed.
Yeah,
what's his call?
Yeah.
The next best person was probably like Ray Allen.
Right.
I want to say.
Yeah.
I might
get
some actual hate
for that, bro.
But
Steph Curry's just a GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's really him. Just watching him play is just like it doesn't seem real. It seems fake, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm excited though. The Lakers play soon. I think when does everything start?
I think everything's going to start like either this weekend or next week.
Yeah, I feel like
I know today is like the other day
play-in
for the play-in, and today is supposed to be the Bulls and who else?
The Giants are about to get Hunter. The Heat versus Bulls, and then Mavericks versus Kings.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, today, like I hope the Mavs win.
Right.
Anthony Davis fan, you know.
But they still whoever wins out of these games either play Grizzlies or Hawks on Friday.
Oh, they play Magic.
And then the playoffs start.
Oh
on
no,
the
no,
19th.
no! The Magic made it in. Hawks will. Yeah.
It'll be the Lakers will be versus the Timberwolves, Knicks versus Pistons, Nuggets versus Clippers, Pacers versus Bucks.
I think Knicks versus
Magic versus Celtics.
Know.
Warriors versus Rockets, and then
Celtics. Magic could make it a 6-game series.
Yeah. We turned into sports analysts overnight.
Yeah, I think the Magic could probably turn the Celtics into a 6-game series.
Yeah.
Like it might be a major diff.
Nah, you're tripping. Celtics have so much firepower, and like they're really, really, really good. Like their chemistry is really good.
I'm following you, but like.
They can't beat one person. Can't beat a whole team.
I'm gonna have a parlay, right? You know what I'm saying? This sounds crazy. I'm putting more of my bread on Paolo.
Oh man, that's not good. This won't end well.
You're saying that it's
I'm gonna remember
good,
this one and I'm gonna clip it and then.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. But
hear me out. But you are giving it a gamble.
You know what I mean?
I can't gamble on the Magics, bro. I'm sorry.
You can't.
I'd rather gamble on the Rockets.
You can't, but it's like. You got to be like, all right, Jaylen Brown's getting over 20 and Jason Tatum's getting over 20.
Right.
You know what I mean? But also, Porzingis going to give you 15.
Right.
You know? But, like, you know what I'm saying? There's like 7 to 8 prolific scorers.
I don't see Magic doing it, man. But
no. I'm saying they're going to take them to 6, but Celtics is going to win.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general, I think, like, Celtics are going to smoke them. Like, I don't even think it's going to last the 6, bro.
I think it's going to be 6.
I don't think it's going to make it there. I think it's going to be 4-1, either 4-1 or
that's 5.
4-0.
That's 5.
Yeah, no, but they ain't
How
making.
Many for Lakers?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
No, it's something.
I got Wolves in 6.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, no, let me not say that. I ain't gonna lie. They got Luka. Lakers got Luka.
I feel bad for the Suns because them boys are in Cancun already.
They're in Galveston. That's what Charles Barkley, Galveston.
It was funny. I saw a picture of them and Kevin Durant was sliding down the water slide. I'm like, no, that's crazy. Like, I feel so bad for like basketball players because they probably turn their phones off during this time because they're just like. Maybe not, but they just get roasted. They wake up and see. I wonder how they handle that. Like,
I mean, most of them definitely do not look at their phone. Like, imagine LeBron when he went to Miami.
Yeah.
LeBron, there is no way he was near a cell phone.
Right.
Rich Paul was probably
I know when they're in the playoffs, they're probably locked in. But outside, I want to know how like celebrities and Kanye West and all these people. I want to know how they handle their like social media. I want to know if it just like and like messes with their heads completely, or is it like something that they've perfected? I think about like I forgot his name, but he's an older actor, and he's like I'd have a flip phone still. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these like people, I don't know. I
get what you're trying to say, but also what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, I guess.
So
speaking of Katy Perry. Or that wasn't Katy Perry.
Was Katy Perry that went to the moon?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just looked at it for like 2 seconds.
Because if they were struggling to get people to come back from space, how are they so easy to go to space? So I just don't know about that whole situation. I just felt like it was rigged, and like I hate to be that dude, but
right.
I think everybody's like, how did you, because you saw the video of them when they got off the rocket.
I didn't see the video.
They got on the ground and started kissing the ground.
And, I saw some girl.
And I get it because you're flying up and you're going to be like, like, am I about to, like, you could potentially pass away, if you're flying up in the sky with a rocket like that. Mm-hmm. So I could see why they kissed the ground, but at the same time, I don't know if they went to space, man.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think, like, at one point we were definitely in space. We probably just did not touch the moon.
Right.
Like, that moon thing, like, I'm still a little skeptical on that.
Right.
Because, like, what was it? It was an episode of Family Guy.
Yeah.
And it was, like, the person was on the moon or whatever. And then right after, it cut, like, Drewski's new video. Like, that little thing with Miss Rachel?
Yeah.
And it cut to the back.
Right.
But instead, it cut to Buddy going out the back alley
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like, hey, I just saw you on TV. And he had to hit him and put him in the back of the trunk because he was like, he just saw him on TV, but he was in the spaceman costume in the back alley, you know, coming from shooting the commercial.
That's why the first one, Neil Armstrong, they think that was like staged, which it probably was.
Yeah. So. I mean, at this point, what is real? What isn't real?
Yeah.
Is this
they were lying
real?
to us. Right.
Yeah.
They were lying to us about aliens and stuff for so long. So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Shout out to the dog barking.
Yeah, nah, dog Barco.
Yeah, and
they got a wiener dog.
People, you know, a lot of people been showing mad love.
Exactly. Shout out to Hunter, bro. Yeah,
like
shout out to Hunter.
So many more people though. Like even the people I just showed, you know, that were here earlier.
Yeah.
Like people really been like they show support and stuff like that, and it's like it's really cool to see inspiring people and show them that like to chase your dreams and don't be ashamed of what you do, especially if you're like, you know, we're dabbling into so many different things, and like being a content creator, you don't have to always do kind of like funny stuff or anything, like, you know what I mean, or like motivational or dad jokes, or like you can do what you want to do. And I think that's the best part about being a content creator, is having the ability to choose what you want to do instead of going into a job and you're stuck into this, like you have to do that one job forever. Not one forever, but until you get promoted.
Right.
Compared to like being a content creator, if you like get good at it, you can get good at it and then blow up and do something else and become what you really want to do.
Opportunities.
Yeah, it's just like you just. I think people sleep on what you can do with content and.
Look at the Paul twins.
Yeah. I mean,
look at the Paul twins. That's like a big one. Even though it's different. Yeah. But it's like, you know,
they've been doing it since YouTube kind of started. You know.
Yeah. But it's still like it. You can start one thing, and you don't know where life will take you.
And that's
you know
the
what
thing.
I'm saying. It's like boom, we're in front of this camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to cut you off.
There you go, bro.
We're in front of this camera. They were in front of this camera. Right. One boxes, one in the WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't explaining what they're doing though. One boxing Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
that's
is
insane.
true.
It doesn't matter if it was fake or not, bro. The fact that you can go around and say you stood in the ring
with Mike Tyson,
bite,
yeah.
He didn't bite him, but box Mike
Tyson. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not a lot of people could say that.
Nobody.
And for him, he lived.
Yeah, and that too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But
like he lived,
rigged, man. It was rigged. It was in the contract where he couldn't do like a signature punch, and that signature punch is what would probably murdered Jake Paul's jaw.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because in his promos, he was doing all the crazy stuff, you know, looking good. And then why didn't he do that in the ring?
Yeah, that was actually scary.
So we know what's up, but yeah, man, I'm beautiful. I'm excited for this weekend. We're going to Washington D.C.
We're going to Washington.
Shout out to the guys or girls or whatever, whoever's on TikTok watching. We
Shout out to
something
TikTok.
Different this one.
I gotta double check, make sure this reservation went through.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Hopefully we get to see a lot. I didn't want to talk too much on like the whole thing about Washington D.C. yet until we get back, just to kind of like, you know, explain it more in depth. And then I want people to look forward to seeing the vlog and everything else. So, you know, just look forward to what we got coming in store with content. We got gaming tournament. When's the gaming tournament?
April 27th, 8484 Dorchester Road.
Make sure you guys sign up.
$20 entry. Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Gamer.
Talk to me.
You know, a lot of people have been kind of tapping in with everything. So if you're watching this and you want to dabble in or learn how to do something or just do something, hit me up. Don't be afraid. Hit up Frankie the G.
Looking for gamer streamers. Looking for people to help out the.
I think people are
the
scared.
gaming tournament.
I think people are really scared. They're just watching, and I get it, you know. But you can come do what we're doing. You can do it with us. You don't have to feel like.
Facts.
Yeah, like we're better than you, or like we're gonna, you know, use you, or like there's none of that going on around here. We're here to work with people. Especially like if you're trying to grow, you just can't. I don't want to be friends with people anymore. I think being friends with people limits what you can do as a thing, because when you become friends, you get soft and you get, you know, kind of like you know what I mean, a lot of different things. Like there's nothing wrong with growing into that over time, but as a first thing of working with someone, you shouldn't be thinking about trying to be friends with them, you know.
Exactly.
Because I think that puts you in a position of like not being able to actually chase your dreams, and you know what I mean. I don't know.
You got to know human interaction.
Yeah, because I don't want to be around people who leave me in a comfort zone. I want people to take me out my comfort zone. I don't like staying in one thing because then it's like you stay in that mode. That's why I like refreshing my mind a lot because I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to be like, oh, I got to do this type of stuff or do these every week or feel like it's a job. Like, this isn't a job. This is our passion. It may feel like, and it is a job, but to me, I put in my head, this is not a job.
Right.
Because I don't want to look at stuff like that. I don't want it to be like that. Of course, I'll say it again. To some people like KENNETH, he said something and was like, at the end of the day, this is a job.
Yeah.
And I get it. Yeah, I agree 100%. But this is not my job. You feel me? Yeah. I love this, bro. I do this. I breathe. Different. I poop. I eat this. Like,
dang.
Yeah. It just got awkward.
Yeah, that just got real.
But I have to just tell people how much I really love this. I mean, we already know.
Yeah, you gotta understand the passion.
Like
exactly.
We've been doing this for a while, and it's only getting bigger and better, and things are just going smooth. And I just like to know that things are balancing better. Like it's not just like dow. And sorry if you guys are getting hit with the chain or things and that's probably
we're
all
TikToking.
Y'all hear. We're gonna be done soon.
We're TikToking.
But yeah, man, yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to Frankie the G.
Subscribe, bro.
Subscribe to the Rise Elevate podcast. We are working on a logo. Hunter, wink, wink. I'm supposed to be tapping in with him, trying to get the new one going for the elevation conversation, and then we're gonna get the intro going. So we're gonna have a lot more things coming soon for the podcast part. And then interviews are only getting better for some people that are watching and just kind of like just want to hear me talk and just talk about this. The interview part has been stagnant for one reason is I want people who want to do this. I don't want to do this just because you're paying for it or whatever, So my last couple bookings I've been doing, just reaching out and helping people and you know what I mean? Yeah. But after that, I'm closing the door and it's all going to be handpicked and stuff like that because I feel like people don't really appreciate the platform as much as they try to, like I don't know. I just want to do it right and I don't want to get hurt in the midst. Like it sounds corny, but I ain't trying to get
in the most respectful way. It's like everyone has certain things to do and there's a schedule. Follow the schedule, do what you got to do.
Yeah, that.
You know what I'm saying?
And have a passion to want to work with somebody.
Exactly.
Like, don't just work with somebody and then just not work with them ever again. That's not how it goes. Like, I can't say I'm perfect, but, people know what I'm doing. And it's, weird that people don't hit me up to work with me, And, it sounds like I'm getting in my feelings about it, but it's just real spill. Not afraid to talk about it anymore and this is life. I've already overcome that thing. That's why I'm ready to move, I'm ready to take our energy and our passion and our love to people who actually do kind of the same thing. Anywhere. I'm not even talking about Cali because it's not just the only place we'll be going. We'll be going a lot of places and living in places.
No, I said South Beach.
Yeah. Oh, Miami. Yeah.
Miami.
So
so you like that? I'm sure they like that.
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
but guys, I hope
these shades.
Clocked out. I hope you guys enjoyed the pod. It's episode 23.
It's 23. Elevation conversation.
It's only getting better.
We out here.
Yeah.
Frankie the G.
I could sit here and talk all day.
I'm taking over the pod. It's over with. Marco, he's done. He's clocked out. He's not here. Y'all with your boy Frankie the G.
I wish Bubby could have hopped on because we could at least said what we're looking forward to for Washington. But I want to kind of have all of us in it before we all talk.
We're doing something crazy out there.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Something crazy out there,
bro.
Minecraft Chicken Jockey.
All right. Yeah. No, this is the last pod before 26, bro, or 27.
Yeah, you're cooked.
The last 26.
Yeah, you're cooked, bro.
Like I said, I take it serious, bro. I try to tell everybody else to take it more serious, but some people don't. But you got to appreciate your day of birth, man. It's the day you were born.
Yeah.
It's the day you were put on this planet to set out what you were put to do.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no, I know what I was in New York for my birthday,
my mom would be like, my mom's like, I had condom and birth control. I'm like, God dang. I shouldn't even be alive.
Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, no, I'm a miracle baby.
We going to end it like that. I'm sorry, guys. I had to end it with a bang. You said you were in New York, right?
Yeah, I was in New York.
You got cooked?
I'm a child of God.
Well, I meant like, did you enjoy yourself? Like,
I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself very lovely.
Yeah. All right, we're going to leave it at that. Love you guys. Remember, stay true to yourself. The only way to achieve your dreams is through...
You.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day and grind harder than me, Frankie the G, and he's standing up.
And TikTok.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
6.
iPhone with a drone. Chrome. Lakers in 5.
Nuggets and never. I'm scared. Love you guys. Peace.